Hello everyone, welcome back dear students of Standard 8th, Subject English, Unit 4.2, Topic Revolutionary Steps in Surgery. Let us solve the question and answers of this topic. Let's begin. Revolutionary Steps in Surgery. Warming up exercise. Discuss in your class means these questions you have to do orally. First one, do you like to study science? Second, what are the advantages of learning science? Third, are robots truly useful to human beings? Fourth, how can we take the help of robots in our daily life? Fifth, name some gadgets and appliances we use in our day-to-day life. Now these questions you have to do orally, no need of writing them. Means orally just you have to answer these questions. Okay. Question number 2 will be separate the clause in the following sentences and write the conjunction. This is given here question number 3, but you will write this as question number 2. First point, the thief stole the money and he ran away. Clause, the thief stole the money. Clause second, he ran away, and the conjunction is and. Second, she told me that she was a doctor. Clause number 1, she told me. Clause number 2, that she was a doctor. Third, the conjunction is that. Third one, he ran fast, but he did not win the race. First clause, he ran fast. Clause second, he did not win the race. Conjunction but. Fourth point, the traveler arrived at the station after the train had left. Clause number 1, the traveler had arrived at the station. Second, after the train had left. Conjunction after. Question number 3, this you have to mark question number 4 as question number 3. From the sentences given in activity 2, pick out 2 sentences having coordinate clause and pick out the coordinators. First one, I was given a bath and I wore a surgical gown. Coordinate clause, I was given a bath. Coordinate clause second, I wore a surgical gown. Conjunction and. Second, the doctor took an X-ray of my ankle and he found a fracture in my ankle. Clause 1, the doctor took an X-ray of my ankle. Clause second, he found a fracture in my ankle, and the conjunction is add. Reading skill, vocabulary and grammar. Question number 1, read the following passage carefully and complete the activities. First one, simple factual activities. Name the following. First, surgeon to perform operation. Shusruta. Second, anesthetics used from mid-19th century. Ether or chloroform. Second, write if the following statements are true or false. General anesthesia makes the whole body numb. True. Second, Daniel Williams was a young African-American surgeon. True. Third, cardiac surgery was known after 1893. False. Fourth, cardiac surgery releases to the nerves and brains. False. Now see passage number 1 is on textbook page number 82. Surgical dates back to save a person's life. A2, complex factual questions or activities. First one, give reason. Doctors began to use anesthesia. Answer, doctors began to use anesthesia which benumbs the whole body or the part of the body after the surgery could be done without pain to the patient. Now let's move on further. Cardiac surgery had not developed. Answer, cardiac surgery had not developed because doctors did not have modern medical tools and procedures essential for heart surgery. Second, write 3 or 4 lines about Shustra Smita in your own words. It is thought that Shusruta was probably the first surgeon to perform surgical operations, and the Shustra Smita is one of the oldest works in the world that deal with surgery. Question number 3 is activities based on vocabulary. Now you have to do match the following here. I will directly read the answers. Tooth extraction, remove a decayed tooth. Cardiac, related to the heart. Sedative, substances that makes a person sleep. And the options given are on the other side. Okay. Now, second, fill in the gaps in the table with degrees of comparison. Degrees of comparison are positive degree, comparative degree and superlative degree. Just like good, better, best. Here the examples given to you are old, older, oldest. Healthy, healthier, healthiest. Near, nearer, nearest. Fine, finer, finest. Fifth, ancient, more ancient, most ancient. Now, after doing this activities based on contextual grammar, Daniel Williams attempted a new medical technique in order to save a patient's life. Pick out the subject and predicate. Daniel Williams is the subject in this. Attempted a new medical technique in order to save a patient's life is the predicate. Second one, Shushruta was the first surgeon to perform surgical operations. Rewrite as a negative sentence. No other surgeon had performed surgical operations before Shushruta. A5, personal response question. How do you feel when you are sick and have to go to a doctor? When I am sick and not feeling well, I have to go to a doctor. I get little frightened that he may give me an injection or ask me to have a blood test, and I also have to follow up a strict diet. Question number 2, read the following passage carefully and complete the activities. Name the following. First one, first successful cardiac surgeon, Dr. Williams. Second, a sac around the heart, pericardium. Father of modern neurosurgery, Harvey Cushing. Fourth, he was suffering from very serious knife wound, James Cornish. Passage 2, textbook pages, page number 82 to 83. A patient, James Cornish, surgery and medicine. Now, this is the starting of passage 2. A1 is done. Now, let us see what is A2, complex factual activities. First one, describe what kind of cardiac surgery is done nowadays. Answer, nowadays more advanced techniques are used to deal with heart complications, open heart surgery which helps to repair heart defects. Second one, explain who neurosurgeons operate upon and what body parts. Neurosurgeons treat those who have disorders of the nervous system. They can also treat patients of all ages from the newborn to the elders who have suffered a stroke. 3. Activities based on vocabulary. Write the terms in the column A with their explanation in the column B. Means we have to just simply do the match the following. First one, tumor, an extra growth in the body. Second, Cushing clip, a device to stop blood loss in neurosurgery. Second, fill in the blanks with the gaps in the table with degrees of comparison. Positive degree, comparative degree and superlative degree. Early, earlier, earliest. Fast, faster, fastest. Third, special, more special, most special. Significant, more significant, most significant. A4, activities based on contextual grammar. Pick out the main clause and the subordinate clause in the following sentences. 1. Open heart surgery, which can help to repair heart defects, is also performed successfully. Main clause, open heart surgery is also performed successfully. Subordinate clause, which can help to repair heart defects. Second, they can treat patients of all ages who have suffered a stroke. Main clause, they can treat patients of all ages. Subordinate clause, who have suffered a stroke. Fifth one, that is personal response question. Name a scientist whom you admire and say why you admire him or her. I admire the scientist Thomas Alva Edison. He was an American inventor who has been described as America's great inventor. He developed many devices that have greatly influenced our lives. Example: camera, photography, electric bulb, and many more. Question number 3. Read the following passage carefully and complete the activities. Now, after reading the passage, you have to form some activities. First one, simple factual activities. Name the following. First one, world's most advanced surgical robot. Which was the most advanced surgical robot? The answer is the Da Vinci. Second, the Da Vinci's fourth arm has this. Answer, a magnified high definition 3D camera. Now let's move on. Second one, complete the following. First one, Da Vinci is the world's most advanced surgical robot. Second, the Da Vinci miniaturized instruments are mounted on 3 separate robotic arms. A3. Activities based on vocabulary. Match the term in column A with their explanation in column B. Incision, a cut made for surgery. A console, a control unit for a robotic surgery. 3D, having length, breadth and depth. Now you have to do degrees of comparison. Fill in the gaps in the table of degrees of comparison. Positive degree, comparative degree and superlative degree. Small, smaller, smallest. High, higher, highest. Advanced, more advanced, most advanced. Accurate, more accurate, most accurate. Now we have to move on further. Activities based on contextual grammar. First one, our surgeons are able to perform a growing number of complex surgical procedures. Pick out the non-infinitive verb and say what they are. To perform, infinitive, growing, present participle. Next, the surgeon controls these instruments and the camera for a console located in the operating room. Pick out the preposition. Here the preposition is from. Personal response question. What are the qualities needed to be a doctor? Answer. To be a doctor, one must be very sincere, intelligent, hardworking and dedicated. A doctor must be prepared to work odd hours. He must be strong-minded and ready to face people who are in pain and distress. Grammar. Join the sentences using appropriate coordinator but, or, so, and. First one. There was a lack of technology. Major surgery could not develop for centuries. Answer. This was lack of technology, so major surgery could not develop for centuries. Second, cardiac surgery was tried in the past. Patients did not survive. Cardiac surgery was tried in the past, but patients did not survive. Third, he places his fingers into the master's control. He operates all 4 arms of the Da Vinci. Answer. He places his fingers in the master control and operates all 4 arms of the Da Vinci. Fourth one, open heart surgery can help to repair heart walls. It can also repress them. Answer. Open heart surgery can help to repair heart valves. Answer is or replace them. Fifth point, here patients are treated with sedative. They did not survive. Answer. Heart patients are treated with sedatives but they did not survive. Sixth one, these procedures can be performed through very small incisions. Our patients experience a number of benefits. Answer. These procedures can be performed through very small incisions, so our patients experience a number of benefits. So, as you can see on the screen, now some questions are based on vocabulary. Fill in the verb with the words related to surgery. Means after reading the passage, whatever words are related to surgery, you have to use that words and you have to complete this web diagram. Now language study activities. First one, that is do as directed. In that first one is complete the word chain of 5 nouns. It means you have to complete the chains by using nouns only. Let's begin. Surgery. Now you have to write a word with Y, that is youth. Now you have to write a word with H, that is happiness. Now you have to write a word with S, that is strength. And the last word is, now you have to write a word with H, that is health. Okay, next. Pick out the antonyms of the following words from those given in a box. Simple, complicated, increased, reduced. Arrange the words in alphabetical order. Dramatically, motility, disorders, magnified. Disorders, dramatically, magnified, motility. Find out 4 hidden words from the given words. Each word should have at least 4 letters. The word given to you all is technology, and the words you all are making are lute, tool, whole, note. Fifth one, use through as it is homophone in a single sentence. Now, the little boy threw the ball through the window. Sixth one, rewrite as an affirmative sentence. The doctors had to cut open the part of the body that was not healthy. Answer of this is, the doctors had to cut open the part of the body that was unhealthy. Seventh point, pick out the verbs from the following sentence and state its tense and aspect. These have made us such operations successful. Verb have made, tense, present, aspect, perfect. Rewrite the sentence using the modal auxiliary can. Our surgeons are able to perform a growing number of complex surgical procedures. Answer, our surgeons can perform a growing number of complex surgical procedures. And the last question of this chapter is, pick out the nouns from the given sentence. Patients can recover from cardiac surgery faster than they did before. Noun, patient and surgery. Thanks a lot. In this manner we have completed this chapter. Students, please note down the answers and questions of this chapter in your book. I hope students you are liking my video. Please like, share, subscribe my YouTube channel, that is Kids Study Fun and Food. Dear student, please support me, as I am making a lot of hard work in making these videos. Bye everyone. Stay safe, stay home, study.